Oslo right now. Just reached about 1300 hours. So here, traveled from Chennai to Doha and Doha to Oslo. And I was in the city center. That's just on that side behind my back. And now heading to the Bay Area. That's where it is. It's supposed to have a good point where you can view a sunset. And I'm just walking on a street in downtown Oslo. And yeah, it's pretty happening over here. And you can see that's the cathedral, Oslo Cathedral, which I'll visit probably in a day or two. So I've got a couple of days over here. Check this out. So I'm in city center Oslo. Right behind is the Norwegian parliament, and these girls are playing. Nice. Norwegian parliament, and I'm here in the city center. It's pretty cool actually. And right behind is a place. It's a 5-star called Grand Hotel, and that's where all the Nobel Prize winner stay. The one on the top, the third floor. Yeah, the third floor. If you can see, yeah, that's where Obama stayed during his visit and when he got the Nobel Prize.
Everybody knows, like who studies physics, heavy waters is used for weapon production, including nuclear weapons. So 1940, 9th of April, is a historical day because Nazi ship is coming to invade Oslo. And that was the day when royal family understood they need to escape to safety. Now, because of the advantage of islands that Oslo has, you can also use them to counter-attack. And this is exactly what happened. The battle occurred in Oscarsburg Island, and the ship was successfully sunk. And that was the time when the family escaped, the royal family. So they went to Sweden. After that, they escaped to London. And while the king stayed in London, the queen with the children was dispatched to the United States. Now, Franklin Roosevelt was helping a lot to accommodate the queen, but also to rebuild their broken reputation, because in the political arena it looked a big weakness to leave country to the enemies. Now, indeed, what happened in Oslo, it was a chaos, and one guy took an advantage of it. His name is Quisling. He was a Norwegian guy, and in one night he declared himself to be a prime minister, and from then on all the decisions he was making on his own. So because there was a problem actually, he was also a leader of fascist party, because he opened all the borders for Germans to enter the country without any efforts. This Akerhus fortress was used to execute anyone who was patriotic or against the regime or suspicious. Jewish people were gathered and sent to the camps. All of them, unfortunately, nobody survived. Some Jewish people who escaped to Sweden or to the forests of Norway, they survived by majority, but it's still not a lot. Now, if you walk on Grönland area, the immigrant area, you will see a lot of golden bricks on a pathway with a Jewish person name and a date of departure. Not everyone in Norway agreed with the project to step with your name on somebody's name, but I know it is across all European capitals, so Oslo was not excluded. Now, what happened in Telemark with the heavy waters? Germans started the weapon production. And of course, the king back in Britain was very frustrated about it. Britain was helping a lot to Norway during the Second World War. So 2 times they have sent aviation to blow the industry up, but both times unsuccessful. The pilots crashed before even reaching the place. Now, to give you an idea why they crashed, Telemark area, it's high hills and deep valleys. So sometimes as well in winters they don't have sun. They just don't see it at all, so it's kind of dark. So in these kind of conditions, easy to, of course, crash. The only opportunity would be to send people by foot. So this is a story about 12 Norwegian people who wanted to volunteer on a mission and who were selected as well randomly from society. It was a difficult mission. They traveled on foot more than a month. Sometimes they used telemark skis, but very careful, because sometimes you could be spotted as a moving object in a valley. The only food they had were reindeer meat and intestines, so also quite challenging. But they managed. Not only they reached the village Ryokan, where the industry was located, they also blew it up, and all 12 survived to safety. They all escaped. And actually it happened in the night, so it was easy to escape different directions. Germans got confused who to capture first, and that's as well how they survived. Today you can watch a documentary, it's called Telemark, if anybody wants to learn more. Because Norwegians are proud of this action. And also if you ever travel to Telemark, you will notice a lot of museums dedicated to the story. 1945. Soviet army helped Norway to liberate from Germans, and Quisling was captured and executed here. After that, execution was abolished. They just made an exception for him. Also, when you speak with Norwegians, they will tell you that they don't believe that Oslo was actually taken by the enemies. It was given once. And also because of this betrayal that Quisling did, in Oxford Dictionary today you can see that Quisling is a term, and it has a synonym to betrayer or traitor. Now you know where the story comes from. Today the fortress is used by the government for different reasons, but like in different events or reception for new leaders. But it's public space. Anyone can go and just walk around. I also always recommend you to get there because it's a beautiful.
On top of Oslo Opera, and I just met this person, this gentleman named Rado, right?
Yes.
From Bulgaria, and we were just having a conversation over sunset, and that's the famous Oslo building. That's the one, right?
The one which is the Norwegian stock marketplace, as well as the local newspapers, I guess.
Yeah,
And
that's
media.
what I'm told, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we are just enjoying an evening here, and I'll be making a move to Bergen after this. Ciao.